Romans 12:21 says, "Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good." This verse encourages believers to respond to evil not with more evil, but with acts of kindness and love. It's a call to actively resist evil by choosing to do good, even when faced with negativity or harm. Let's talk about something we all face. Those moments when anger bubbles up inside us. You know that feeling, right? When your blood starts to boil and you just want to react. But here's a powerful thought from Romans 12:21 that completely flips the script. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Think about that for a second. When someone wrongs us, our first instinct might be to strike back, to let that anger take control. But here's the thing. Responding to negativity with more negativity just creates an endless cycle. Instead, what if we chose to break that cycle? What if we responded with kindness, understanding, or even forgiveness? It's not easy, I know, but choosing good over anger, that's real strength, that's true victory. Do not be overcome by evil. This means not allowing the evil actions of others to cause you to retaliate with evil or to be consumed by bitterness, hatred, or revenge. Overcome evil with good. This means actively choosing to respond to evil with acts of kindness, love, and generosity. This can involve forgiving those who have wronged you, showing compassion to your enemies, and seeking to restore relationships. The verse is a powerful reminder that love and goodness have the power to overcome evil, and that believers are called to be agents of positive change in a world often marked by negativity and conflict. Paul the Apostle. Romans 12 is the 12th chapter of the Epistle to the Romans in the New Testament of the Christian Bible. Instead, Paul tells us overcome evil with good. Don't allow evil to rule in my life. Even when I think someone may deserve my negative response to them, choose instead to respond positively. If your enemy is hungry or thirsty, rather than be happy about their condition, give them something to eat or drink. We are not to be overcome by evil, but to overcome evil with good. Paul seems to have in mind the idea that we are overcome by evil when we join in and give it back. When we sink to evil's level, that just results in more sin, more pain, and an endless cycle of revenge and hatred. The verse is part of a larger passage in Romans 12 that discusses how Christians should live in relation to others. Specifically, verses 17 to 21 instruct believers not to repay evil for evil, but to seek peace and do good to those who wrong them. This includes feeding the hungry and giving water to the thirsty, even if they are enemies. By responding to evil with good, Christians demonstrate the love and grace of God, ultimately overcoming the power of evil. The passage in Romans 12:21 is a call to action, encouraging believers to actively choose good in the face of evil, rather than allowing evil to dictate their actions and attitudes. What is the Romans 12:21 prayer? Romans 12:21, a verse often used in prayer, encourages believers to do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. This verse calls for a proactive approach to combating evil, not by succumbing to its methods, but by responding with acts of kindness and righteousness. It emphasizes that overcoming evil is not about retaliation or revenge, but about choosing good, even in the face of adversity. Petition for strength to resist evil. Pray for the grace to not be overcome by the evil in the world, asking for strength to resist temptation and negativity. Pray for guidance to overcome with good. Seek wisdom and guidance on how to respond to challenging situations with love, forgiveness, and acts of kindness. Pray for enemies. Ask for the ability to love and bless those who persecute, forgive those who wrong, and respond to them with compassion, even when it's difficult. Pray for the victory of good. Express faith that good will ultimately triumph over evil, and that even in the face of adversity, righteousness will prevail. Pray for a heart transformed by grace. Request a heart that is transformed by God's grace, enabling you to respond to evil with love and kindness, not hatred and revenge. In essence, prayer based on Romans 12:21 focuses on seeking God's help to resist evil, acknowledging our dependence on God's strength and wisdom to navigate the challenges of a world influenced by evil, embracing a proactive approach to goodness, praying for the ability to respond to evil with acts of love, forgiveness, and compassion, thus overcoming evil with good, trusting in God's ultimate victory, affirming faith that good will ultimately triumph over evil, and that God's love and grace will prevail.